Residents are divided into units of around 15 individuals, and you as an assistant nurse play a vital role in providing care and also meeting the residents' needs that they have. Alright, so as an assistant nurse, you help the residents with all-round support. That includes any daily activities such as dressing up, eating, taking your medications, mobility, so moving around, their personal hygiene, and also organizing and engaging in activities and prioritizing providing compassionate and loving care to these residents. Are these tasks already familiar to you? Do you already have experience in these? Please choose an answer from your screen right now. Alright, moving on. So, working days in Finland last for 8 hours, and there are 5 work days and 2 free days per week. There's the morning shift, which usually spans from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And during this time, there are usually 3 working nurses per unit. Then there's the evening shift, which is from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And during these hours, there usually is 2 working nurses per unit. And finally, you have the night shift, which is from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. And during this time, since it's pretty quiet, there's usually only 1 working nurse per unit. Please take note though that these may vary slightly depending on which nursing home you work at. Okay, so how about the employers then? We have many healthcare providers doing this recruitment program with us. We will introduce a few of them as an example, but keep in mind that there are also several other possibilities which will be discussed later during the process. First, we're introducing Attendo, which is a leading provider of private social and healthcare services in the Nordics, with over 5,500 employees in Finland and over 24,000 employees in total. Attendo operates over 680 units, of which over 380 are in Finland. The values of Attendo are competence, commitment, and care. Esperi is the second largest private service housing provider in Finland with over 6,400 employees. Esperi operates 120 nursing homes for elderly and over 400 nursing homes in total. The values of Esperi are the following. It's a pleasure to meet you. Integrity is our strength, and we have the courage to reform. Turku, one of our public employers, is a city that values resident and customer orientation, responsibility, equality, renewal, and cooperation. With over 6,000 employees, Turku operates 14 units dedicated to elderly care. In Finland, there are also plenty of options for leisure activities outside of work. The country's excellent work-life balance allows for plenty of time to explore and discover the country. There are abundant opportunities for hobbies with affordable courses available through adult education centers. Also, Finland's remarkable nature is accessible in every city, offering the best public outdoor sporting areas and tracks. So if you like to do some outdoor sports, Finland will be great for you. So let's take a quick look at the Finnish nature and what kind of experiences it actually has to offer.
Alright, now it's time to discuss about the financial aspects. How much will an assistant nurse earn? And how expensive life is in Finland? Mitzi, please tell us.
Hello everyone, my name is Mitzi and yes, next we will talk about money. As an assistant nurse in Finland, your monthly salary will vary depending on the location and whether you work in a private or public sector. In the private sector, salary ranges from 1,974 and 98 euros per month in other areas to 2,001 and 49 euros monthly in the capital region. In the public sector, salary ranges from 1,940 and 30 euros to 2,205 and 38 euros monthly. Please take note that these numbers are from 2022 and may have slightly increases in the subsequent years. You will also receive additional compensation for working during specific times. Evening hours from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. have a 15% extra payment, while night hours from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. can receive either a 30% or 40% extra payment. Saturdays have a 25% extra payment, and Sundays and public holidays have a 100% extra payment. These additional compensations will be added to your monthly salary. In Finland, employees also earn 2 days of paid vacation per month, which increases to 2.5 days after 1 year with the same employer. The employer has the right to determine when these paid vacation days will be used, but of course, it will be taken into account that your families are not necessarily in Finland and you can use your holidays to travel to your home country. Resident permit holders in Finland enjoy equal rights and responsibilities as citizens, excluding voting in national elections. It means that taxes are obligatory for everyone. However, it provides access to free health care, education, and pre-education care for children under 18, including school meals and supplies. Everyone has also the right to a monthly child benefit allowances starting at 94 and 48 euros and varying based on the number of children. So how much will be taxed then? In Finland, taxation is progressive, which means that the tax rate is higher for a higher salary. Once withholding tax for a state tax, communal tax, and church tax if one is a member of a church in Finland. In total, the percentage is something between 8.7 and 56.5. Your employer will deduct taxes directly from your salary. Depending on your income, you may receive a refund for an overpaid taxes or need to pay additional taxes if underpaid. Contributions. The employer pays a portion, while employees are responsible for their share. The average employee's share for pension fees is 7.15%, as the employer pays 17.35%, and for unemployment insurance contributions, 1.5%, as the employer pays 0.5%. Did you understand the taxation and how it works? Or is it still unclear? Choose a suitable answer from your screen. No worries, we will look into the taxation with an example. Here, we have an example of a payroll of an assistant nurse. Here in the upper left corner, you can find your tax percentage, which is 15.0 in this example payroll. Next to it, there is a number stating how much you can earn with this percentage in a year. If you earn more, the percentage will rise to 37.5 if you don't order yourself a new tax card and lift your percentage yourself. The next thing is the monthly income, which will be stated here. Under the monthly income, you can find how much taxes you have to pay from that amount. In this case, it's 302.59 euros. The next thing is the pension fee, and the last number is for the unemployment insurance fee. In total, after After all the deductions, this is where you can see how much you will be paid. In this case, the person earned a total of 1,538.39 euros. Take note that the additional compensations are added to your monthly salary and they will be presented in a separate payroll. You will also have to pay taxes and the other mandatory deductions from them. Let's discuss the cost of living in Finland, including the rent, mobile data, utilities, and food expenses. We'll start with rents. Rent prices in Finland vary by region. In the capital area, a 2 to 3 room apartment with a bath and kitchen can cost between 1,000 to 1,300 euros per month. In other areas, the rent for a similar apartment ranges from 500 to 700 euros per month. Many of our recruits choose to share apartments to reduce costs and enjoy a pleasant living arrangement. Then about other daily life expenses. Mobile data costs around 20 to 30 euros per month, while electricity and water bills range from 30 to 50 euros monthly. Budgeting 30 to 50 euros per week for food is generally sufficient, considering, of course, your lifestyle choice. Finally, the cost of our program. The program itself is free of charge, including placement and language training. However, there are expenses associated with the process which you need to cover yourself. The residence permit application fee of 490 euros is one of those, but it will be paid back to you upon arrival in Finland. You have to pay it yourself because we are operating worldwide and we don't have an office in every country. Additionally, you are responsible for the costs of the fit-to-work checkups, salmonella and tuberculosis certificates, and purchasing your own flight tickets. You should also prepare yourself with at least 1,100 euros of pocket money. That will be enough for everything you need to pay before receiving your first salary in Finland.
Wow, thank you, Mitzi. There were many important things presented related to money, but that's about it then. Would you like to hear something a bit lighter now? How about some experiences of employees already in Finland? Here we go.
Moi, my name is Josephine. I'm 36 years old, Filipina. And before coming here in Finland, I worked in the Abu Dhabi, that's in United Arab Emirates. And I'm a nurse. I knew Finland to be the happiest country in the world. I had a friend who came here to travel, so she gave me some background about it. And I happened to see these ads on Facebook by Silkii, and that's how I learned that they're recruiting nurses to come here. My husband and I wanted to leave the Middle East because there's no future for us there. So we were looking for a country that that can offer us good benefits and can offer us good job, and as well as where we can raise our family. So we thought of going to Australia or Canada, but then I found this ads on Facebook, the Silk Road ads. And then I got interested and I researched about Finland, the benefits they give to, the people working here. And I saw this and I watched these YouTube videos of Filipinos who are already here and who's been here for a long time. And I saw how happy they are here. So that, made me decide to come here. Mixed emotions, you're happy because this is what you've been working hard on, and you finally achieved it, but then there's this fear of the unknown, because you don't know if you will do good here, if you don't know what kind of people you will meet here, what the kind of workplace that you will work in. So I was anxious and scared but happy at the same time. they're very welcoming to us. Like when we reach the workplace on the first day, they have this written in Tagalog in our language, like, welcome, like maligayang pagdating, and then our names are there. And then they're very helpful. So despite the communication and the language barrier, they would do their best to help us, especially, to assist us if we have, difficulty in doing, in the workplace. So they even, arrange some stuff for us, like they would give us sheets and the coffee machines and all that. So they'd ask us what else we need at home. So, if they have extra at home, they would give to us. So which is, very good. And I feel really lucky to be working at that place. The workplace is the same, but there are some like difference in like some equipments that are used here are different in the Philippines. But the main principle, like that revolves around nursing, which is, patient safety, patient care, and all that, the principles are the same. I think regardless of which country you go in, nursing principles remain the same. But the way of doing it is somewhere different.
Living here in Finland is quite nice because it's a peaceful country and a clean country and also family friendly. Filipinos are like fan of eating together and making parties together because that would ease their homesickness from the Philippines. If we eat together, then we're all happy about that and we don't find any homesickness. I'm very much contented and happy about it. It's a small place, but everything is accessible. Like you can just go by walking, no need for a car. If you want to go to the shop, it's just near. If you want to go to the health center, here where we live, it's just near to the school. It's like 5 minutes walk. And to my work, it's just only 7 minutes walk. During summertime, it's 15 degrees warm, isn't it? Yeah, and in the Philippines, they would take that one. It's very, very cold. But then when time goes by, like I think the 15 degrees, I can also like feel like what the Finnish people here, that they would say that it's too warm.
Do you know somebody who is already in Finland? Choose a suitable answer from your screen. Okay, now we're moving on to this program and what it includes. The topics we are discussing are the language training, fit to work checkups, residence permit, contract of employment, services in Finland, timeline and steps, and the requirements of the program. But let's begin with the show, and then move on to Mikko, who will tell you more about the language training.
Welcome to our process of applying for a position in Finland. To get started, simply visit our website and fill out the form. After completing an online orientation, you'll receive a self-study kit to prepare for your interview. Once you've passed the interview, it's time to begin your language training. The length of training can vary based on individual factors, but can be adjusted to fit your schedule. We're here to support you every step of the way until you reach the required skill level. We'll also help you choose an employer and begin the residence permit process after 6 weeks of study. When your training is complete, it's time to fly to Finland. We'll meet you at the airport and take you to your new apartment and help you get settled into your new city and workplace. We'll assist with DDV, the tax office, opening bank accounts, and anything else you need to get started with everyday life in Finland. And don't forget, we offer 24/7 phone support for any questions or concerns that may arise. Silk Road Workforce Management.
Hello everyone, my name is Mikko and I am going to dive deeper into the language training with you. Why is it important